Hi there. Let's talk about businesses which you can start with just 1,000 Kenya shillings. Guys, 1K, roughly about $10. And by the way, on this channel, I always talk about business ideas, side hustles, and also I teach you how to do investing because I want you to prosper financially. I want you to use what you have, whichever resources you have, for you to be able to ensure you prosper financially. That's why in this video, I want to share with you 6 business ideas which you could look to jump into with just 1,000 Kenya shillings. Of course, over the years, we've all seen how the value of money, most of the Kenya shilling, has continued to diminish over time. For example, 1K Kenya shillings you had, for example, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, is not equivalent to the 1K you have today. But that aside, still, you can be able to make something out of it. More so in case that is the only amount of money you have, and even so, you have the will and the ability to go hard to ensure you see that particular 1K grow. Grind, and hopefully over time, your grind is going to be able to assist you continue plowing back into your business, and even so, see your business grow to mid-scale or even a large-scale business. Here are the 6 business ideas which you can start with just 1K Kenya shilling. And of course, for these particular ideas, I'm going to divide them into 2. The first 3 ideas are going to be ideas which actually can be begun in any particular season. And then the second set of 3 ideas are those ideas which are somewhat temporal, they are seasonal, but also can rake you in awesome amounts of money, more so in quick succession. Having said that, let's start with the first set of ideas. The ideas which can be started at any particular point in time. Idea number 1, guys, is that I've seen an opportunity, for example, in cities, in towns out there, where people are able to bring in some cereals from another region and then be able to sell them at a margin. For example, rice, for example, beans, for example, groundnuts, you name it. You could be living in the city, maybe in the town out there. Maybe you, for example, come from around Embu region, Kirinyaga region. Why not bring Mwea rice to the city? Bring Mwea rice to whichever big town you live in, and then be able to sell it at a profit. Of course, you're going to bring it in quite in bulk, and then you're going to be selling it out there at smaller quantities. And with that, you'll be surprised. Even you can pull in almost 50% profit. Even beyond rice, you could, for example, be coming from a different part of the country out there. You are on Ushago. Maybe it is a season whereby different cereals have been harvested. Chances are they are being sold at a cheaper price. Why not buy in bulk, and then when you are back to the city, back to your big town, sell this particular cereal at a margin? Out there, you have neighbors who are, for example, looking for beans, groundnuts, whichever cereal out there. You can sell to them at a better price compared to what the local cereals are selling, but even with that, still make a profit. You can start just like a joke and then turn that into a business, okay? And then, the second business idea, which by the way, guys, I don't need to discuss a lot, is the idea of you cooking mandazis, mahamris, chapatis, you name it, in your local hood. We all know Kenyans out there are very passionate about them having an escort with their tea, with their porridge each and every morning. You can actually be making them these particular confectionaries which they can be taking with their teas, and even so, it's going to start small. Then over time, you can be able to grow, ensure your business expands. You could be sitting there, for example, thinking you need the biggest of frying pans out there, you need the biggest of maybe cooking gas. No, you don't need that. In your house, chances are you already have a frying pan. In your house, chances are you already have a jiko. Start small. The only amount of money you're going to require maybe is for you to purchase flour, and even so, maybe you get charcoal. But once you get that, guys, this is the kind of business which even so it can continuously feed back into itself. And with that, you're going to be able to expand your business. You can start small today, even with just maybe 2 packets of unga. Guys, in 4 weeks' time, you could even be cooking half a bale. In 2 months' time, you could even be cooking the whole bale of flour. Start today and then see how you can be able to expand over time. Of course, it begins with baby steps, and then you're going to be able to grow. And then the third idea you can start with just 1k Kenya shilling is the idea of you selling mobile phone chargers, earphones, you name it. I'm pretty sure in whichever town you are out there, you have seen youths out there hawking these products. More so in case you, for example, around a campus, university campus, maybe you are around a very busy club. Guys, you can be selling these products and then be able to make money. And I'm saying so because with many people being at the same place, it only means a small percentage of them also gonna need chargers. Gonna need, for example, earphones. They're gonna need other accessories relating to mobile phones. You can start this and then see over time how it expands. And by the way, for these, you don't even need to have a physical business premise. With about 1,000 Kenya shillings, you can acquire 4 pieces, 5 pieces, and then begin with that. See how you turn in those particular sales and then use the returns for you to be able to expand your acquiring of stock. Now guys, let's talk about the second set of ideas, which are the 3 ideas which are seasonal. And with that, the first idea, more so in case you are in Nairobi or even so another big town out there, is the idea of you selling umbrellas. I'm pretty sure if you are in Nairobi, you have seen most of the times, for example, when the rain starts to rain, out of nowhere, there is a group of people out there who come with umbrellas selling to people 250 shillings, 300 shillings, you name it. Guys, you can jump on this particular business. You need to do your own due diligence. No, where umbrellas are acquired in bulk and most at a cheaper price. And then when the opportunity comes knocking, for example, the rain starts, also you show up, sell these particular products to people out there, and then be able to make your profit. This is the kind of idea which you need to plan in advance, or even so, over time, you can build rapport with those particular shops out there which actually sell these particular umbrellas in bulk, in town or even so in the city. And then you can be a middleman selling them to different people out there, getting your cut, these shops making their own profit, and then it's a win-win for everyone out there. And then the second business idea, which is also quite seasonal, is the idea of you cutting grass using a slasher. Guys, when out here it's raining very, very heavily is when also grass out there is actually germinating. That tells you during rainy seasons, a good number of compounds out there, a good number of schools out there want their grass in their compounds to be cut. Why not, for example, use that particular 1k to acquire a few sets of slashers? You and even your friends out there could partner and then be the ones to offer this service and get paid for it. Guys, you can start small and then even over time, you can acquire a lot more or even be able to build a very, very big business around grass cutting and even so assisting with landscaping. Start today, build rapport with different compounds out there, build rapport with different business owners out there, and then over time, it's gonna expand into a bigger thing. And then the last idea which I want to talk about is the idea of you doing cleaning. Out here, almost all houses out there, almost all offices out there constantly are looking for people to support them with cleaning. With just 1k Kenya shillings, you can, for example, be able to acquire a pail, be able to acquire detergents, be able to acquire even a broom. And guys, you're gonna be off to a good start. Of course, at first it won't be easy because it's gonna call for you to go out there knocking doors, to go out there knocking offices, speaking to people, trying to get the first gig. But be sure in case you can get the first gig and then be able to undertake it well, even over time, you can expand to even, for example, acquiring key equipment out there like vacuum cleaner and even other equipment out there in case you work very diligently, you build good rapport and also do your work very well. Be sure over time, your efforts are going to be blessed and you're going to see your business expand to even a mid-sized or even so a big business which has services even all over the country. What do you all think about these particular 6 ideas? I hope you have gotten 1 or 2 ideas out there which are enticing and you look forward to jump on them. Cheers guys, and you all have a nice time.